guys? It's your girl Anyango here, hoping that you are healthy, wealthy, and free and loving your life. So I've been away for a moment, but today I was listening to Miles Monroe, and he said in these very explicit words, your life is defined by the things that you hate. And that kind of, it took me by surprise, because I was like, shouldn't my life be defined by the things that I love, by the passions that I have, by the good things that happen to me? Like, shouldn't my life be defined by such things, by my dreams and my goals and all that? But he said this to mean that the thing that you hate, in terms of the things that you despise happening to you or going on around you, these are the things that push you towards doing something to stop them. So, for example, personal example, very close to me. I had taken a break from working out as regularly as I used to. And over time being a couple of weeks, I started to get all these joint aches and pains, and I was oversleeping and sleeping late, waking up late, and all this stuff, and it started to take a toll on me, in the sense that I wasn't feeling great mentally. I wasn't feeling like doing the things that I normally do, like being the person that I like to be, being all positive and completing tasks, or just doing tasks, or even just being happy generally, that inner joy, that joy that comes from within. And, I just wasn't feeling healthy, wealthy, or free. And that's a problem, right? Because that's the whole point of the channel. And I hated this. So even before I listened to Miles Monroe, I hated this, and this made me want to restart doing the things that I had begun doing, that were making me feel good, that were helping me feel good, helping me feel happy, right? So the things that we hate will push us to change them. And so he also says that you cannot stop doing something, or you cannot change something, unless you hate it, unless you're tired of it, unless you just cannot stand it anymore. Until you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, nothing is going to change. And nothing can change unless you change, right? This we know from Jim Rohn specifically. Nothing can change unless you change. If you want something to change, then you have to change, right? So the thing that you hate, if you hate feeling unhealthy, you change it. You change what you eat, you change your diet, you drink more water. If you hate feeling like your body isn't agile or mobile or moving as it should, you start doing some exercise, some mobility. You start looking for this information. You start, looking for it on the web or YouTube or whatever it is. If you feel like you don't know or don't have particular knowledge on a certain subject that you're interested in, you go and look for the knowledge. You change a certain habit. Instead of doing one thing, you do something else, right? And something else, I think this was said by Jim Rohn, I believe. He said that, of course, something will suffer. The energy that you put into one thing is taken away from something else. It doesn't come out of nowhere. There's nothing extra, right? So for you to do something positive, you take away from something else, hopefully that thing being a negative thing, right? So the negative thing that you're pulling energy from would ideally be the thing that you hate. So the idea is not that, for example, as a person, you put all your energy into now, for example, your job, which is also something positive, but forget about taking care of yourself. No. The idea is to take it away from something negative that you're doing. So if you spend more time watching Netflix than working, then you take your time from the Netflix time, and use that time to work, considering that you also need the time to take care of yourself, because these are both two positive things that must happen, right? So when you're taking your energy into something positive, make sure that it's not being taken away from another positive thing. You take it away from something that is not giving you positive results, that is not impacting you positively. Okay? So that's also really important to consider. But again, you will only change the things that you hate, right? The things that you hate are the ones that will push you to do the right things. Your life is defined by the things that you hate. That sentence just, it struck me, and I had to listen to it a couple of times to really understand it. So yeah, I hope that helps you, think about things in a different way. Make sure that you're keeping the positives in your life. Don't take away from the positives in your life. Parents, don't work more than seeing your children, Work less, because then this is the thing, this is the negative impact that you have. You're working too much. So divide your time and ensure that you're with your parents, or singles, that you're taking care of yourself. We need to be healthy, wealthy, and free. We need to be all positive, but let's make sure that we're not being too much of anything is poisonous, right? So don't take too much of any one thing. Balance it out. And balancing is a constant and continuous process. You have to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. Just like you have to keep starting and keep changing and keep, reinventing and reorganizing and recharging yourself. Take care of yourself. Be healthy, be wealthy, and be free. Okay, that's my gem for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Ciao.